So, for today's unboxing video, we've got this nice, brown, generic Amazon box that has totally not been opened before in any way, shape, or form. Look, even the cat's super excited to see what's in this box. So, let's open it up, and we've got water. Water is all around us, be it liquid, solid, or gas. So get ready, because today we're going to look at all the wonderful qualities of water that make it vital for life. So, water is the foundation for all life on Earth, and it's the foundation of all life on Earth due to the way that its molecule is formed. So, if we look at water in its molecular form, we have the oxygen, and then we have the two hydrogen atoms branching off from it in a vague Y shape, or somewhat reminiscent of Mickey Mouse. Now, this shape makes the water molecule polar, and this allows for what is called hydrogen bonds to form. So, when water is around other water molecules, instead of just interacting willy-nilly, it likes to form these hydrogen bonds, resulting in a pattern. And this also results in certain behaviors. And these behaviors are cohesion and adhesion, high specific heat, the fact that water is what's called the universal solvent, and finally, expansion upon freezing. And all of these features of water are what allow it to be the foundation of life as we know it. So the first of these properties, cohesion and adhesion, go together. Cohesion refers to water's tendency to stick to itself. Adhesion refers to two separate things sticking together. So water sticking to something else. Adhesion, when it interacts with other objects, allows water to move upwards in a plant's stem and other specific interactions in the cell. Next up, we have water's high specific heat. Now, have you ever heard of the phrase, a watched pot never boils? Well, that has to do with water and the fact that it takes a relatively large amount of heat to cause it to change temperature. So, we pour in a lot of energy into water and we don't get a very big change. This is why water is such a good insulator and why we like to have it in our bodies. Because if it changed relative to all these different temperatures, it would be much harder for life to exist. Next, we will talk about the fact that water is what's known as the universal solvent. Now, a solvent is something that dissolves another substance, known as a solute, and the resulting mixture is known as a solution. Now, water is a universal solvent because of its hydrogen bonds. So what happens is when you have another molecule of, say, salt, sugar, the hydrogen bonds of the water start to wriggle their way in, bind to different things, and eventually break it apart into its smallest pieces and break apart that structure, resulting in a solution. So the final property that allows life to exist due to water is the fact that water, upon freezing, expands. This results in a lesser density, causing the solid form of water, ice, to float. Now, the flotation of ice is vital for life because if ice sank, it would then stay at the bottom of a body of water and chill the rest of the body of water until it eventually froze as well, resulting in solid frozen masses of liquid, or solid now. This would prevent life because we need water in its liquid form to be able to sustain life. The fact that ice floats also allows it to insulate the lower water below it against drops in temperature, allowing life, such as fish, to live below the surface of a lake when the top of it freezes. So those are the properties of water that allow it to sustain life. Just to review, they are cohesion and adhesion, its high specific heat, the fact that it is a universal solvent, and that it expands upon becoming a solid. Without these four properties, all made possible through hydrogen bonding, we wouldn't have life as we know it today. So next time you look at some water, just marvel at how it is such a wondrous substance.